Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today, we have a very special guest, Mayank Bava. He is the founder and CEO of Workspan, and you founded the company when in 2014, 11 years ago.
We built the company in 2014, and we've been building partnering tools and capabilities for our customers to leverage their ecosystem better since then.
What pain did you see in the marketplace that justified going out on your own and starting a company?
The roots of this company are in the previous company that I had founded in 2005. I had created a company called Aster Data Systems that was a pioneer in the big data space. And as a startup building a database and bringing a database to market. So throughout this journey, I found that partnering was amazingly helpful in growing the revenue trajectory of the big data market and specifically of Aster Data Systems. And ultimately, it led to really big outcomes for our customers and for us. We also realized then that there are no good tools available. There are no good applications to manage the book of business between a company and its partners. Everything was being done over emails, and we were tracking spreadsheets. And if the partner manager went on a well-deserved holiday, the book of business down to a halt. So we decided that, in this increasingly complex world, partnering is going to play a bigger and bigger role as companies figure out how to go to market and reach their customers and serve better. So we decided to build a company that manages this partnering book of business, and that's how Workspan was created.
What is the partnership paradox that you're talking about?
The more the partnership succeed, the more depth the partnership has, the more complexity in the selling process. And as a result, sales stalls and the complexity becomes overwhelming to the seller. So the reason we put the partnership together starts petering out, and the partnering revenue impact is not fully realized. And that's what we say is the partnering paradox. So you build a partnership to drive sales, but the more partners you have, the more differentiated your offerings are, the more complex it becomes to sell. That is really impacting partnering relationships in the modern world, because people have built really strong differentiated partnerships, but the sellers are unable to wrap their heads around these differentiated offerings.
Can you share a vivid example where you have a before and after story where the partnership increased in complexity and salespeople were not able to manage that complexity?
There are real examples that people see in their everyday exercise. In the enterprise sellers, if you talk to them, they will give you the feedback that it's hard to differentiate between why to recommend one partner over the other, right? The salesperson who is wanting to sell to another automotive customer is unable to figure out by himself which services partner should we recommend that has a successful track record with us, or which cloud partner is the best in the context of this particular customer. So those things become hard for the salespeople to track on a day-to-day basis as they engage with their customers. And the simplification that can be brought here is by solving for this partner complexity tax, by giving salespeople, your sales teams, a very simple battle cards about what partnership is the most effective in the context of their opportunity or their account. That simplicity is really transformative. So we have seen our customers increase their revenues and their win rates by nearly 30% by switching to making the partnerships that they have to be presented to their sales teams in a very simple contextual manner.
Are you attributing that to the power of AI in your solution?
Yes, absolutely. The AI solution that we have built out leverages all the partnering information, all the context that are distributed across all the selling motions that companies have. It digests all that information and creates simplified partnering cards for the salespeople, recommending them which partner to use on which account or which opportunity that will increase their deal size or their win rate. And that simplicity can be delivered only by AI rather than a human sitting behind the scenes optimizing the partnership for each opportunity or each account's context.
How do you project that to impact a sales operation or a business 5 years from now? How do you describe the progression that we are about to expect?
We are seeing this impact sales methodology in a very core manner. And over the next 5 years, I see partnering becoming as integral to selling as marketing became integral to selling in the last decade, where sales leaders were able to interject the sales methodology with the right marketing touch points to improve sales outcomes.
When people come to your website, what should they pay attention to?
I would love for them to look at some of the case studies we have about how we have simplified, how it is possible to simplify engagement with the partner or with the salesperson in mind. I would invite you to come to our website, take a look at some of these case studies and engage us on how we can show how partnering can be embedded inside your sales methodology in such a trivial, non-intrusive manner that it increases sales productivity manifold.
And also don't forget the button about the newsletter. WorkSpan has a great newsletter with lots of interesting ideas on how to optimize your partner ecosystem.